Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dynamic Duo podcast. We're happy to have you here. Today, we're going to continue talking about habits, talking about a strategy for life, and we're going to talk about specific values and why it is important to prioritize our values, but to describe them in a very clear way, because describing our values will help us to develop our life strategy. So stay tuned. We'll get rolling in a few seconds. And we are back. And of course, my lovely good friend Anya. Wait, hold on. I think you are on this side of the screen. Is with us again. Again, of course, she's always with me because this is our podcast. Anya, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. And yes, I'm here because otherwise, if you would be alone, it wouldn't be the dynamic duo, right?
It won't be the dynamic duo, you know. I just like
It wouldn't
I
be the
cut
same.
myself on that one. So like, wait, hold on. Of course she's there. How is it? How you been doing?
Good, good. Although it's raining all the time here in
Yeah.
Switzerland, but
Mm,
yeah, it's not nice.
mm.
But it's Switzerland.
It's Switzerland. What can you expect?
Yeah,
I know. Well, it was sunny a few days ago, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. Yeah, well, yeah, it
Yeah, I'm
was.
not sure.
Well, last year it was like 30 degrees by this time, and now it's just raining. So that's
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
know.
would love to go swimming outside,
Mm.
but
Do you
it's
usually
fine.
go swimming on a lake or in a swimming pool, or what is your favorite swimming style type of environment?
I have a swimming pool like 5 minutes from here, from where I live. So yeah, I go there and do my 30 minutes or 40 minutes swimming session there.
You say it's so relaxed, like my 40 minutes swimming session, like it's nothing, right? I will do like 10 and be like, oh my gosh,
Well, if you do it often, then you wouldn't be
there we go.
almost drowning. But yeah, the first 2 or 3 times this year were also because the water was so cold. I was going in and it was like so cold. I
Freezing,
thought I
yeah.
would drown after just 2 seconds.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah,
Is that an indoor pool or outside,
no, it's outdoor.
outdoors?
Yeah,
Outdoor.
it's
Okay,
outdoors.
that's a little. But with sun, it's doable if it's sunny, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
nice. And then I can relax, read a book after swimming and just lay in the sun a little bit.
Right.
That's nice.
Well, one I had just one of anecdote. We're talking about swimming outdoors, and before we get into the topic of habits and well, actually values, before we dive into habits, but I remember once a few years ago swimming in well, not it was in is the Drachensee in Austria or on the German side? I forget, but there is like a mountain right in between Germany and Austria, and on the top there is a lake right at the top, at the very top, right? And it's like like a crater. So you go up the mountain, So we did
Yeah.
a whole day hiking action, in and at the top we had to like go a little bit down because there is like a crater. And so you go down, and there the most beautiful, oh my gosh, scenery. One of the most beautiful things I ever seen in my life. Like this beautiful lake, huge lake. It, in the crater, deep into the mountain like this, and then a glacier, around surrounding that. It
Ah,
just ice around it. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. It was sunny. The water, I mean, you can like look into the water like several
mhm.
meters. You can look at the bottom of the lake, whatever, right? So what do you do in those cases? You gotta go for a dive. So we dive. We didn't have the proper swimming gear.
Yeah.
I don't care, using my undies, go for it. And it was freezing cold, but
Yeah.
it was worth it. So it was a beautiful experience. It was just amazing. It's something out of a storybook. It was beautiful.
Amazing.
Dragensee. But that was my experience. Okay. If you get the chance, do it. It's worth it. Let's talk about values, Anya. And we talked last time about identifying values and about setting priorities, but also most importantly, well, setting priorities is very important. I think that was very clear. We had to really filter and decide which value is at the top and so on, which one is not so important, and so on. But also describe them. And to our audience, we encourage you to go through that exercise. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I think it's here, the link. Go to the previous episode and take a look at it, because we encourage you to identify and to describe those values. So we decide today, the topic today is to talk about some of the values that we think, well, some of the values that are important to us, but we think are important in our society. What do you think, Anya? What are your most important values, or some of the most important values? Which one would you like to talk about first?
Well, I thought not only it shouldn't only be our most important values, but also, like you said, that are or could be important to other people too. So I think curiosity is an important value for relationships. If you're not curious about the other person, then the relationship is not going deeper. Also, to learn more, you need curiosity. Then forgiveness would be also an important value. Or honesty could be something important. What are your, or what did you think?
I think communication is an important value that I think in a general, it could be of general interest and of special value. I think we say in German, we wir reden aneinander vorbei. So what would be the right translation for that? Everyone just like talk, and we cross talk, but we don't really talk with each other, right? Something like that. I don't know. But the communication is important to me. I think respect. That's an interesting one. I think respect and tolerance. Tolerance is a very important one, I think.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, but I think because for me at least, maybe we can talk about it if you want to. I think tolerance is important because I think tolerance is misunderstood often.
Yeah.
And I think family values, and there are many, but family in general. What do you want to begin?
Let's begin with family. Let's begin with family.
All right.
That's easy, or how do you say, a smooth start?
That's a smooth start. Yeah, that's a smooth start. Well, so you think? I think. I mean, we can talk a whole day about that. But what aspect of family you think is important? Or maybe I should ask, what is your vision or your definition of a family, and why is important?
Why family is important?
Yeah.
For me, I think family, and I don't think it depends if you do like how big your family is, or if you count like really close friends also as family, but family for me are the people that are always there.
Mhm.
It's the people you can always count on, and the people you give all your heart to. Also the people that can hurt you the most,
Yeah.
because I think that always goes together. The most important people in your life can hurt you
Mhm.
the most.
The most.
But it's also so important that we open up to some of the people in our lives, and to really give all of you, and to trust those people, or to be able to trust those people that they will not turn those things against you. Because I think it's the greatest experience ever if you have people in your life that you can just be you, all of you, and be, yeah, it's just to feel home, to have home in a person or in people is just so important and so grounding, and I don't find the right words.
Yeah, yeah. You know, for people like migrants like me, and in my case, you know, I'm married and my kids, you know, that's my close circle of family,
Yes.
right? But there is like another part of family that is stay behind. And that is important, what you said just right now, because unfortunately, with time, as time goes by, and this is very evident for me as well as for my family in Mexico, you know, is you kind of like grow in parallel lives, you know, kind of like everyone, you know, life keeps going on, you know, it moves on, and you go your way, and they go their way, and somehow we are family, but living their own lives in a very different way, in a very extreme way, you know. And then the people close to you, sometimes friends, in colleagues to a degree, you know, not always, it's very hard, but sometimes colleagues could can become that part of a environment, you know, family environment.
Mhm.
I don't know how often it happens, but I think very fortunate people, they get to experience that. They develop that kind of camaraderie and friendships that fits into the family title. And how
Mhm.
valuable that is, because like you just said, you know, you need someone to love, and you need to be loved, and you want to take care of someone, and to be taken care of, and family serves that purpose, right? And yeah.
Something you said about life going on and growing apart.
Mm,
So I think that's exactly what makes family is that it can grow apart but still come back, and it's the same
yes.
foundation is always there. That's for me um one point of family is like you can not talk, you don't have to talk to each other all the time and
Mm,
see each other all the time to have this connection. You can, if even if you see each other just a few times per year or talk to each other just a few times per year, the love and the respect and all of that is
mm,
not ever going to be smaller. And that's also why I think it's important that sometimes we also have people who are not blood related to us that become part of it, because not everybody has this
yeah.
connection with their family,
Yeah.
with their like related family.
Yeah.
So it's important that we can somehow also have those people around us
Mm, yeah.
who can feel this safety.
That's true. What about you, our subscribers, our friends, audience? What are your most important values, or what values do you think should be promoted and supported and pay more attention to in our society.